I'm Quinn Marie with Hollywood First Look Features, and today we are talking to Lily Hevesh about her new documentary, Lily Topples the World. Thank you so much for meeting with us, Lily. I loved the movie.
Of course. Thank you so much for having me. I'm so glad that you enjoyed it.
Yes. Tell us a little bit about you being approached with this project. What were your thoughts?
Yeah, so the director, Jeremy Workman, he reached out to me when I was 19. I was in college. I didn't really know a lot of what entailed with the whole documentary, but I was like, that seems cool. He's gonna film me for the next, year or two, maybe 3 years, and put together a whole story. I'm like, that sounds awesome. So we jumped on board and we made this documentary.
I know you have your own YouTube channel. You've had one for a long time. What do you think audiences can get from this documentary that they can't necessarily get from your YouTube channel?
Right. I think with the documentary, they see a more authentic side of who I am personally, rather than on YouTube. I like to showcase a lot of my art and it's very Domino focused, but in the documentary, it's very Lily focused. And I appreciate that it kind of lets audiences in on a different side of who I am and all the behind the scenes that goes into creating the art.
Another thing, this documentary touches on your childhood. They kind of talk about you being adopted from China when you were 1 year old. Talk about that. Was that something that you were wanting to share in this documentary, or was something new to you, or what were your thoughts on that?
Like, it's part of my story, of course. Like, it's just kind of, I was adopted, and like, this is how you tell the story of how I became myself, and I'm okay with that. I think that's necessary as part of just explaining the whole journey of who I am. So it was fine with me that he was wanting to tell that story. Of course, like, I hadn't really thought too much about it, but I'm happy to share it with the world, and I'm glad that now with the documentary, adoptee voices are now going to see someone else on the screen who can share their story and relate with.
Definitely, and I was curious about that because you say you grew up predominantly, you were adopted by a white family and you grew up predominantly around other white people, but since starting, this journey that you're on, you've met so many other people, you've met so many different types of people, other Asian people who are adopted. Has it been something that's allowed you to kind of reconnect with your culture?
Absolutely, yeah. Like, I want to say, not even through Domino's, but just going to college. I joined the Chinese American Student Association. I was able to meet a ton of other Asian Americans and just learn their culture, and they were very, accepting and were able to kind of teach me the ways, and I was willing to learn and kind of embrace this culture more than I had in the past because I just wasn't exposed to it. So it's been really a great experience throughout the last years, just trying to kind of reconnect with my Chinese heritage.
That's so great. And in this documentary and in your life, you get to travel all around the world, meet all different types of people, see all different types of things. What inspires you right now? You're doing all these amazing things, and you're such a great artist. What inspires you?
Yeah, I think just the people who watch the Domino videos and the people who get into this hobby inspire me, because I see there's so much potential with Domino's, like not just with the building aspect, but also like when you watch a Domino video, it lights people up. Like, they can't help but smile from it. And if they get into Domino's, like, they're learning so much about patience, perseverance, creativity, design, all of this stuff that, it actually helps with their development. And I really believe, like, with Domino's, it's just such a fun way to kind of learn in a very engaging way. And, anyone can do it, especially nowadays at home.
Is there something that you haven't done yet that you really want to do?
Yeah, at some point I would love to break the Domino world record and set up like 5 million dominoes with a giant team. I don't know how it would happen, but it's on my mind, and I think at some point it will happen.
Wow, that's an amazing, that's a nice goal to have. Well, thank you so much for talking with us. I really appreciate it. Really love the film. Everyone else, please check out Lily Topples the World, premiering at South by Southwest online. Thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.